I'm back. Hello friends, and welcome to Motivation Monday. I am Shanny and I am here to motivate you. I am back for the new year. Happy 2017. I haven't even done this since November maybe? It's been a long time since I've done a Motivation Monday. So I thought maybe I'd hop back on the Motivation Express train and bring you with me to be in the same compartment so that we can end in the same destination. In case the compartments come unhooked from each other, we can still land at the same destination of the tracks of the train. Let's get it started off with a bang by talking about Christmas, even though it's over. So as you can see, my Christmas tree is still up. My stockings are on the couch, but they're still out. And my lights are still up because, first of all, I love Christmas. I love it so much that I tend to leave my Christmas decorations up a little bit longer than you should. Who cares? Does it affect you? No. Does it affect me? Yeah, in an awesome way, because I get to enjoy the beautiful Christmas decorations. However, I want to talk about something very specific today that has to do with Christmas. So I want you to take a look at my Christmas tree, the way that it is now. As you can see, it's still beautiful. However, there are lights that have gone out up there and right there and down there. The balls have fallen down to the ground, and a lot of things have fallen. It's no longer filled with beautifully wrapped gifts. It's pretty much over, right? Christmas is over, but this tree is not over. This tree is still a Christmas tree. Even if we take it and we shove it into a closet to store it for the year, it is still a Christmas tree in and of itself. And so if you have your own Christmas tree, maybe it's okay to celebrate the prime of your enjoyment and happiness, such as this tree would do if it could talk. It would tell me that. But it can't talk, so I'm going to talk for it. Clearly. So no matter where this tree goes, no matter if it's out in the open, beautifully decorated, perfectly decorated, at its prime, the Christmas season, smelling right, and everything is just put together perfectly for this tree, even if it goes back into storage or wherever else it goes, or if it's a tree that has not been cut down yet, or if it's a tree that's meant to be a Christmas tree and it hasn't been cut down yet, or if it's a tree that is in the garbage, or whatever it is, that Christmas tree is still a Christmas tree forever, not just the Christmas season. And so might you ask yourself, when was my season of primeness? How prime was I? And why can't I celebrate that primeness even if I'm not looking as prime as I feel like I was? This tree, when I first set it up this year, all the lights were working, the balls were all in place, the ornaments were on, the gifts were beautifully wrapped. But now look at it. It's still beautiful the way that it is. And I know deep inside that that tree is still a Christmas tree. So no matter how many of your balls drop, no matter if some of your lights go out, no matter if you are no longer in the prime of your life and feeling the best and looking the best that you think you feel and look, that doesn't mean that you're still not special inside. That doesn't mean that you still have meaning inside, because you do. You have meaning. Everyone has meaning. Everyone has their own specific special meaning, and everybody in the entire world has their own Christmas tree to take care of and to store and to show and to decorate and to brighten up, and it's just what you choose to do with it that makes it even better. But it already has worth. You already have worth No matter what you're going through, no matter if you are sick, if you have cancer, if you have something else, no matter if you have an eating disorder or a mental disorder or anything like that, or depression, or whether or not you have some broken bones and you have to get surgery, or whether or not you've lost all your hair, or you have acne all over your face, or you're overweight, or you're fat, or whatever it is that you feel that's horrible about yourself, all of that stuff doesn't matter. All of that stuff is just on the outside. What matters is that inside you are still a Christmas tree, and you will always be a Christmas tree, and you will always be you, and you will always be that kind and beautiful and loving little spirit that you have inside of you that started as a perfect Christmas tree. And so we just need to figure out a way to access the feelings of our littleness trees from when we were, bloomed first, and try and live through those, and try and live up to the beauty that's inside of us, instead of trying to live down our beauty inside to what we think the outside is. That does not make sense. So let's stop trying to live up to some sort of beautiful expectation that's never going to happen. Let's start trying to live up to the beautifulness that we know is inside of us, instead of letting what we know is we don't like on the outside bringing our insides down. Like, that's not fair. Like, our heart works really hard to be good and be nice and kind and beautiful, and then we go and don't even think about it and don't even acknowledge it, and just call ourselves ugly and fat and stupid and all of these horrible words that we call ourselves just because we don't like the way we look or the way we act or something like that. Each of us are beautiful in our own way. I am beautiful in my own way. You are beautiful in your own way. And let me tell you, even if you feel that you are not beautiful, you can trust me that you are. So even if you don't believe me, you should, even if you don't think you are beautiful, you need to believe me when I say you're beautiful. And here's the thing, if you're watching this, if you're watching my channel, if you're a Shanny fanny and you're part of the Shanny family, well then by golly, you must be a beautiful person. Because only beautiful people are allowed to be Shanny fannies. So if you're watching this, that means you're beautiful. Inside, outside, upside, left side, tree side, stocking side. So may I leave you with this one thought, that as you put your Christmas tree away, try and remember that a mere week, 2 weeks ago, it was at its prime, it was at its fullest and its most beautiful and lit up and balls everywhere. It was just beautiful 2 weeks ago. But just because you're tearing down all the ornaments and you're tearing down all the lights and you're tearing down all the things that amp up the beauty of the tree, that doesn't mean that that tree is not beautiful anymore. And the same goes for you. I love you all, my trees, and I love that you are trees for me to have for you, and that you have my roots engulfed in your tree, because I soiled myself onto your soil with my seeds, got in your soil, and it came and got to be one of the little vein things that grow into the tree, and then the tree gets bigger and sprouts into a million little thingies. I get to be one of those little thingies because you have invited me into your life by watching my videos every day, and so I get to be part of the root that and the soil that grows, that is being a part of the liveliness of this tree that is full and beautiful and wonderful inside, and that sometimes it sprouts really pretty leaves and sometimes it doesn't, and that's okay, because I love you either way, because the tree itself will always be there. The tree itself will always be alive as long as it's alive, and it will be a part of our hearts, and together we can have the roots of our soils meet up and help each other through this life, to remember that we're not beautiful and we're not worth it. We are beautiful and we are worth it. How our trees look shouldn't decide how we are. And if your leaves are falling, that's fine. My leaves have fallen all the way down to my belly button. Seriously, when I don't have a bra on, they're all the way down to my belly button. So, just saying. And remember forever and always, my friends, that you are beautiful, you are worth it, and I am too. Thank you for watching. Bye. Okay, goodbye.